It's time for our entertainment report, and joining us now is Mike Hove with a rising rhythm and blues star. Hello, Mike.
Thank you, Lenore. The U.S. Recording Academy recently held its 67th annual Grammy Awards, and African musicians were among those who were recognized during the ceremony. Included was Angelique Kidjo, a renowned Beninese French musician who performed at the event, and Tems, a Nigerian Afrobeats star who won the Grammy for the Best African Music Performance category. Now, for insight into the Grammys and how the Recording Academy is contributing to Africa's growth of the music industry, I'm joined in studio by Wayna, an Ethiopian Grammy-nominated musician. Wayna,
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Mike. It's a pleasure to be here.
Let's jump into it. The Grammys, let's start there. Tell me your thoughts. How did that go?
Oh, it was so special this year. The vibe in the room was eclectic, and just, you know, the love surrounding all of the survivors, first responders, everyone who had been going through such a hard time with the wildfires. It was really palpable. The spirit of like giving was in the room. It was special. It was maybe the most special Grammys ever.
Let's talk about Africa's participation at that. We talked about Angelique Kidjo, Tems winning the Grammy.
Yes.
What was your thoughts in terms of Africa's incorporation into the Grammys?
Well, I think we're seeing more and more African musicians get involved in the Academy. I think we're seeing more representation, and with this new category, it's only a couple of years old now. I think it's just the beginning, and the more people get involved, the more members join, the more you're going to see it reflected in the performances and the categories and all the growth of the Academy.
Over the years, there's been calls of people saying they want to see more Africans. They want to see more Africans. I mean,
Yes.
you can never have enough.
As it should be, yeah.
But how do we get to that point? I mean, for example, if we look at the Latins, right? They have their own Grammy Awards where the Latin community can now be embraced.
Right.
Should Africa be moving towards that direction?
I mean, I would love to see that happen. And I think, you know, this is a membership organization, right? So it all starts with the engagement. So the more African creators we have get involved, become members, become elected leaders, help contribute to the shaping of the policies, the programs, anything is possible, really.
Now, you share the prestige of being called Grammy nominated.
Yes.
Why is that so important to an artist? Why do they care about winning a Grammy?
Well, I mean, it's the same reason why winning a broadcasting award is probably important to you, too, because it feels great to get affirmed by your peers. And we all love our craft. We take it very seriously. We want to achieve excellence. And in order to be excellent, you need a mirror, right? And who's the best person to hold up a mirror? Your peers who tell you, yeah, you did it this year. You captured something special and spiritual this year. So I think every artist just wants that affirmation from people who go through that creative process too, who know the surrender, the work, the consistency that it takes to do it at a high level. And so we just want to give our best, and it feels great to hear from a fellow creator that you've done that.
Throughout my entire broadcasting career, I've met so many artists who have gone on to be successful but never won a Grammy. Is it still important? Like, is the nod from the Grammys the it thing, or can an artist who is never going through the nomination but still making it still be satisfied with their success?
Oh yeah, 1000%. I think, you know, the measure of music is the impact it has on the listener, right? And how it moves people, how it brings people together. That is the ultimate joy of any creatives, when you feel it in the moment, touch an audience. So there are certainly plenty of artists who have accomplished a lot and have never won a Grammy, but it is a sweet gift to get that recognition from your peers at the highest level. And I think one that most artists would say they would welcome and appreciate. Is it a requirement? No, definitely not.
I want to talk about that gift for you. How has that nomination helped your career?
Oh man, well, it opened up so many doors. I met so many people that I wanted to work with and who hadn't heard of me previously. I mean, I'm an independent artist, so I'm completely self-funded, pushing myself. So that getting that stamp of approval from the Academy was huge for me, and it just built my confidence too. You know, getting that recognition just made me feel like, hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing this at a high level, and I can keep growing and keep being around other excellent artists and reaching my potential.
Well, let's plug your music then.
Yes.
Tell the people where they can find it. What's going on with your music?
So yeah, you can find me on all platforms, Wayna, W-A-Y-N-A, on all the streaming platforms. My handle is Wayna Music. On all social media, I have some new music coming out at the top of this quarter.
Any exclusiveness?
Any exclusive
You
what?
going to give me a secret? What's the tea?
Well, okay, so I do have this song called Wise Ones. That's about all of the African and Caribbean proverbs that we were raised on. So you might recognize some of them. I don't know if I have any South African ones. I have Nigerian, Ethiopian, some West Indian. So it's a song about how our parents taught us to be the people that we are and celebrating that.